moment we began this telethon, a quarter of a century ago, there was always one person we knew we could count on every year to come on the show and dazzle us with his multi-talents. Wherever he was, he made time for this program. Flying in from the four corners of the world to spend his Labor Day with us. There is only one reason why he isn't here with us this year, and it's the only thing that could have kept him away. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, Sammy Davis Jr. We're going to introduce to you a heavyweight now, and you're going to meet a giant superstar, the singularly most talented, dynamic, versatile performer in show business that ever stood on a stage, a friend of 40 years, my main man. And this spot is saved for him because he's the cherry on the cake. And I love him dearly. Mr. Sammy Davis Jr., right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy Davis Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy Davis Jr. The one and only Sammy Davis Jr. My friend Sammy will be a missing force from the telethon this year. Whether he was on a remote location like Atlantic City, Lake Tahoe, Sahara, Las Vegas, hosting the show in New York, or by my side at Caesars, he was always there. He was there for me and my kids.
Through the laughter and the tears, through the years.
Didn't matter if my future looked bright or dim, I had him. That's friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships go down the drain, ours will still remain. Yada, 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 cha-cha-cha.
Over the 14 years Sammy spent on the telethon, we didn't just sing and dance. We always had fun, even when he was making fun of me.
Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Leubit, Seuten, Neumann, Saleh, Boish, Babinu.
I thought you were Jewish.
I am Jewish, but I never went to an Orthodox.
Well, how if I do it this way? Shep Hallelujah, Duda.
Well, now you in my bailiwick.
I want to thank the NAACP for this award.
Put me down. Put me down. A man's got to sing something. Oh, not the new clubs, Jerry! Wait a minute, no, I'll get it. Okay.
Working with Sammy was always special, whether we were together on the stage or 3,000 miles apart.
All right, now, let's pick the tempo up for Jerry.
Hold it.
What?
I'm white.
That's funny, I never noticed.
During those precious years, Sammy made every star he worked with feel very much at home. Working with people like Liza Minnelli, Sarah Vaughan, and Tony Bennett, just to name a few. But to Sammy, it was the kids who were truly the stars. And every year, they waited for a song from the Candyman.
You know the Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love to make the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes, you can even eat the dishes. Who can make tomorrow? Put it in a dream. Separate the sorrow, then collect up all the cream. The Candyman can.
Please, call We need the money. We need the money to get me and my friends out of these wheelchairs.
Working with both my kids and on his own, it was Sammy's dream to watch those pledges grow larger every year, hoping someday we wouldn't have to be here.
It has no racial barriers. It has no social barriers. It is out there. This evil is lurking to attack. So I tell each and every one that I know, I show up because if I can sing a song and make someone phone up and give a bigger pledge or another pledge, then that's the least that I can do. And that's my way of saying thank you for having healthy children.
Throughout his 60 years in show business, Sammy gave endless hours of enjoyment, laughter, and entertainment to all of us. He was known for knocking down barriers and opening doors, and he certainly did that for all of my kids. Sammy will always be here with me, and with his own magnificent medley of peace, love, and togetherness.
You're nobody till somebody loves you. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. What else can I be but what I am? The candy man. Candy man can. You know the candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love to make the world taste good. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of that world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you want to be. Only then will you belong to me. For once in my lifetime, I feel like a giant. I soar like an eagle, as though I had wings. For this is my moment. My destiny's called me, though it may be once in a lifetime. I'm gonna do great things.
Sammy, you did indeed do great things. We miss you, we love you, and you made a difference. I've had that tape in my possession for almost 3 weeks, and I couldn't put it in the machine. And I said to George Slaughter, I'll watch it on the air and let it do to me what it's supposed to do. Let it do to everybody what it's supposed to do. It did it. But he's here. His spirit is here. You may be an agnostic. You may be somebody who doesn't think about the man upstairs. You may not think that he had a plan to create a baby from a man and a woman loving one another. You may not think a lot of those things. But when you knew him, you knew that God made something special. Someone that brought joy and laughter and happiness and dedicated his life to just getting on the stage and making other people happy. The most selfless human being that ever lived. He was my best friend. But somewhere around me, he's here. I know he's here. And he wants us to win. If that doesn't move you, I don't know what I will talk about after this hour is over. Use the phone and let us know that his being here made a difference. It did in my life, and I'm proud that whatever that difference was, or whatever that difference is, I'm a hell of a better man because I knew him.